you.
At first, I just want to get a clarification. At first, in this conversation, you said, oh, NLC is of no effect. You were even secretary of NLC in your state at a point. Now you said NLC and TUC
Yes, that time I was.
No, hang on a minute. Now you said NLC and TUC have, deputy chairs in the party that nobody can impose a platform deputy chairman on you. If NLC has no effect on the party.
Unelected.
No, hang on a minute.
An elected deputy chairman.
So if NLC have no effect on the party, why could they put in deputy chairman to the party? That's number one question. Number two would be, the allegations that you collected money from somebody to do all of this, they are mentioning the APC. Did you?
It's not.
No, three will now
it's
be.
It's not. I didn't.
Okay, so.
I didn't.
So hang on a minute, let me finish,
and I
please.
challenged them
Let me finish.
Right.
Thirdly, you are going, they say you wrote a letter to Labour Party lawyers all over the country at election tribunals to withdraw the case, their cases, and they should bring everything to your front.
True.
So those are the allegations against you. You didn't. So what letter did you write?
I didn't.
Okay, so answer those.
I didn't write any letter.
Yeah.
I only during that court process, after the sitting of the court at the FCT, I only spoke that now that I'm in charge of the party now, as the acting chairman of the party, I am entitled to be briefed of all the goings in the party. I don't think that is true. I didn't write any letter. I only said, well, now that
how did you say it? Did you write it in a letter? Hang on a minute. Did you write it in a letter form, or you said it with mouth?
I didn't write anything at all. So just with mouth, I didn't write anything.
So but they said you wrote a letter. So is it that you just said it with your mouth as a pronouncement?
It's not to tell them to show it to you, sir. Tell them to show you that letter.
Okay.
Tell them to confront me and to show you a copy of that letter. I'm prepared to come back again. Tell them to show you a copy of that. It's not true. Absolutely untrue. Okay. And for me to collect anything, I didn't collect kobo from anybody. And I've challenged them all the time. If you have an evidence to prove, please show it to the whole world that I collected money from my opposition party. I did not, and I will never.
Mr. Papa, I apologize. I'm taking Dr. Batiston, but there's a letter here that says instruction for legal representation, and it was written by Prince and Law Empire Prince O. Enyekure Esquire. It was written to Beatrice Otubo, the candidate of the Labour Party in Rivers State. He says, the above petition which you've been acting as counsel for, I have been briefed by the National Legal Advisor of the Labour Party to take over the conduct of the petition from you, hereby to notify you to the rule pursuant of the. In this circumstance, I shall file the notice of change of counsel. So what they're saying is that, in fact, you are changing counsel of those people. So where did this letter come from?
When was that? When was that?
The letter here was dated. The letter here was dated 12 May 2023. It was signed by Prince O. Enyekure Esquire, managing solicitor, and they CC'd the National Legal Advisor Labour Party to change the hitherto counsel. And they said the letter came for you because when Beatrice Otubo, hang on a minute, when Beatrice Otubo was interrogated, hang on a minute, let me finish, Mr. Papa. When Beatrice Otubo was interviewed, she said the letter came from you, and in fact, she denounced you and said that Lamidia Papa cannot be coming here to instruct us on what we'll do with counsel.
That's a lie. If I want to write a letter to any lawyer, didn't I have my own signature to sign? I am telling you this is a lie. It's just about manipulation. It's a lie. It's not, that letter was not emanated from me. And I'm telling you this now. Did you not know my name? Did I not have my own signature? That's a lie. They are just doing that to blackmail me. It's not true.
Okay.
I have my name. I have my signature. If anybody is doing that to my name, that's not true.
Mr. Papa,
yes, please.
I asked one other question.
I'm with you.
Are you going to show up at the court?
Go ahead.
Are you going to show up at the court tomorrow? And are you prepared for another likely attack by those you say, belong to the other faction? Are you ready to go there
well,
again?
Even though I didn't expect this type of...
Yes, go ahead.
In fact, I may not even expect this type of question, but since you have asked me, I intend to go there.
Really? They say they are waiting for you.
I intend to go there tomorrow.
Okay.
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 Now, let me tell you this clearly. Let me tell you this clearly. If one is in control, or if one has authority to do something, irrespective of whether there is politics somewhere, in your own view, as a journalist, am I doing something that is contrary to the law of the party? Am I doing something contrary to the law of the land by asserting my authority as acting chairman of the party? What type of system are we running? Now, I'm telling you this now. If Aburi, who failed to honor court orders, is appearing at the tribunal with Peter Obi, who is trying to claim his mandate from the tribunal through the rule of law, is that how to rule a country? I'm surprised. Let's go ahead and see what will happen. If you want to claim a mandate through the court of law and you disobey court of law and you call yourself a good Nigerian, it's unfortunate.
A couple of things. You said you played so much role in the Obi campaign. I'd like to ask, did you win your polling unit for Labour Party in Oyo State? That's number one.
Yes, I won it.
And why didn't Labour Party do well in Oyo State if you claim you have a clout, as you claim? Because Labour Party didn't churn out the good numbers in Oyo State. And also tell us your polling unit so we'll do well to be able to verify. Secondly, I'd like to ask you, do you believe... hang on a minute, please. Hang on a minute. Let me finish. Mr. Lamidia Papa, let me finish.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting.
Good.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. I'm
Secondly, you claim you believe in Obi's mandate, right? You claim you are an obedience.
Yes.
You claim you believe in this election case that is in court, that your Labour Party stands a chance at the tribunal. But do you know your actions yesterday as regards to recognize who is in charge has cost your party so much? And you have made a mockery of your party with your activity. Does party supremacy ever count in your dictionary?
It counts.
It counts with the way you've mocked your party?
That's your question. But as
the way you destroyed your party?
You asked a question, I intend to respond to it.
Go ahead.
I intend to respond to your question.
Go ahead.
That my action yesterday, can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
You are saying that the action, that took place was a mockery of maybe to our party per se. It is never a mockery. It is never a mockery. For someone to ask for his right is never a mockery. I was going to court there. Is that a mockery? Is that a mockery for us to go to a tribunal? Is that a mockery? It's not a mockery. For one to claim his right, it's not a mockery. It depends on your own interpretation. To me, it's not a mockery. And what they do to me, is that not a mockery? What Obi asked them to do to me, is that not a mockery? Was I the person that crossed the pandemonium? So if you are saying that now, you refer to those who initiated it, not me, who was obedient, who was orderly. So I don't know how you interpret anyway, but that is the way I see it. It was never a mockery because I was there to claim my authority.
Okay.
Whether authority of the party, if we talk of authority of the party, am I not the authority of the party as far as today is concerned?
Okay, so why I said it was a mockery is this. Do you know that at the end of the day in the court yesterday, there was no clear authority of the Labour Party. It was only Obi that was recognized. Nobody could stand as authority because the court says, you know what, we can't deal with this mess going on. You were notifying yourself, the other faction was notifying themselves. So there was a clear case of chaos yesterday and nobody could ever acknowledge as an authority. Isn't that going to stall your case in court?
Let me tell you on this again. In a democratic setting, where we have a woman leader and you have acting chairman, do you need to go into dictionary before you know is superior? What are we talking? If not because they believe that the woman leader sit by the side of Obi, it's a responsibility to recognize me, not the woman leader.
Okay, Mr.
In a very decent society. But if it has gone that way, let's leave it as it is and see the end of the matter.
Mr. Papa.
If I cannot be recognized there, and they recognize a woman leader is there, raising up her hand, and the court was silent over it. It's an abnormality.
Mr. Papa.
I keep on telling you that Obi came to this party less than a year. I'm 21 years old in the party. Do you need a dictionary to determine who should be in charge?
Mr. Papa, let's talk about your personal interest. When you were addressing the press yesterday, you told your audience that, were it not for you people, you could have been killed. The same people that you claim,
I said so.
Yes,
I appreciated them.
The same people you claim wanted to kill you, they are saying they don't want to see you anywhere near the matter that they are pursuing in court. But you still say tomorrow you will go there. Do you love the party so much that you are ready to die for it? Do you love the Labour Party so much that you are willing to put your life on the line? Or you plan to go to court tomorrow with your own team of thugs, knowing fully well that the court. Go ahead.
I don't know whether you are following me.
I'm following you.
You put a question to me.
Yes.
Whether we. I said I intend to. You understand the word I intend to. I said I intend to. If the other executive decide to say, well, Alhaji don't go, I may decide not to go.
I see.
But nobody should compel me not to go. If you are saying that people say they don't want me there, who are those people? Are they not the supporters of Obi that he brought to the court? That they should beat me up? Let's wait and see. There is something that's called law of karma. It will bounce on everybody who misbehave. Law of karma is there.
All right.
If I've been in this party for 21 years and he came just a year ago and he used people to bounce on me, is that not abnormality? I don't know how you interpret it. Is it because of money that people are saying something like this against me? I'm not happy, but I leave that to God to decide.
Okay, all right. So, still trying to understand, going back to my last question in terms of what your objective or what your plans are for the Labour Party. You say that you are in support of Mr. Peter Obi, your presidential candidate. So, if you're in support...
I said so. I said so. Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're in support of him, don't you think your actions jeopardize your chances at the courts? Maybe I should ask you, the question I should ask you is, do you think the Labour Party should challenge the results of the presidential election in court, or would you rather they withdrew and support the government of national unity of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
I don't succumb to withdraw the case. I don't succumb. I've said this several times. When you have a good case to handle, how will you withdraw? I am not in support of withdrawal of the case from the court. And the issue of whether unity government is nothing but is grammatical. Whether democratic, whether whatever, every government is unity government. It's just semantics. So it's the grammar. How will you say, even whether democratic is not unity government? But what we are talking about now is whether Obi's case should go on or withdraw. Me, I'm not in support of withdrawal because we have a case with the APC. And that case must be treated accordingly and must be treated to the logical conclusion. That's my belief, and I stand by it.
Okay, saying that, just going back to the first question I asked you, if that is your aim, if what you stand by is for your party to pursue the matter in court, would you not, for the sake of that, stay away and just allow things to go and then pursue this post-election tribunal?
Okay, this matter, the last statement, I will present it before the other ESCO. If that is considered, I will stay back.
Okay, let's quickly talk about this. So you're still talking to your ESCO, but I'd like to ask you, is there any internal mechanism of settling matters in the Labour Party?
I did not. No, don't misquote me.
No. Hang on a minute.
We intend to go.
Okay.
But based on what you are saying now, I say, well, I will represent it to them. If that is considered, I will stay back.
Okay. So I would like to ask you this.
Go ahead.
You will talk to your ESCO, right? You intend to go, but if you talk to your ESCO, you will stay back probably. Let's move away from that. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on a reconciliation spree. Yesterday, it was alleged that he met Rabi Musa Kwankwaso in France. Government of National Unity. As you call yourself factional leader, you call yourself the authority. Are you not the authority of the Labour Party? Yes, you are, right? If Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu calls you for a conversation as we speak on the furtherance of democracy, would you honor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President-elect?
Before I honor him, I will consult the executive of the party.
So if the executive
say go ahead, I will do.
So if the executive say you should go ahead to honor the meeting with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
if the executive say go ahead, it becomes our position. It's not going to be my position. If they say go and see him, or we are going to see him, it becomes the position of the party, not the position of Alhaji Bashiru Lamide Apapa.
So, but if they say go and see him, you will go to see him, right?
All of us collectively will go and see him.
Okay, all of you will go and see him.
That is if we have the mandate of the house that we are going to see him.
Yeah, okay.
So you asked him to stand up, and he said he doesn't know you. How come, even as deputy chairman of the party, that the director general of your party's campaign, presidential campaign, will not know the deputy chairman of the party? Because he said, he told you he doesn't know you.
Well, I want to react to it now. Okay. I'm surprised, and I'm also happy that this particular issue was mentioned again. Osuntokun that you are saying now. Now, when the first meeting we had during Dr. Okupe, we are both from the Southwest. Okupe called a meeting when he was the Director General in Ekperu. He sat by my side. This was Osuntokun. He sat by my side. And Dr. Okupe said, this is the man you've been hearing of. This is our man. By now, I was the most senior officer of the party from that zone. He saw me, we greeted. And during the campaign of our principal to Ekiti, I was with him there in Ekiti. So for him to say, you know, he's only riding on what Peter Obi said, that he doesn't know me. And I've explained this several times, that if Peter Obi said he does not know me or he has never seen me before, I've explained to people that it's either he's being forgetful or being a liar. One, and I explained that the day he came to the party, I did open prayer in Asaba. When we left Benin, we were in the same aircraft to Abuja. When he came to Ekiti, I was with him. When he came to Ondo, I was with him. When he came to Osun, I was with him. What else do they still want from me? I don't know. The man who said he doesn't know me, you will always, if you interpret it, you need to ask him. If you say you don't know your deputy national chairman, which means he's not a member of Labour Party. If you are in the Labour Party and you are unable to know the deputy national chairman of your party, then he should write himself off. That's my take on that.
All right.